Well, y'all, the day has finally come. I know it's been a long wait. I've been waiting for this moment. Today, while I was at work, I got the notification that you had a package delivered. I wonder what it could be. Is it the Nokta Legend multi-frequency metal detector? Or did I order some Girl Scout cookies? I don't know. We're about to find out in just a minute.
Are you ready?
Well, guys, girls, children of all ages, here's what you've all came for. This is the box that came in the mail today. It does not look like Girl Scout cookies, although I am a little hungry. But anyway, let's get the handy dandy box cutter here. Now, I had thought I was not going to do an unboxing video because there's already a lot of unboxing videos out there of the Nokta Legend. But while I've been waiting, and other people have been getting their detectors, and first it was the Nomads. I understood that. I'm not a nomad. And then it was pre-orders. And I'm like, hey, what's going on? This is not good. Even though Andy told me, Tex, you are probably the first person in North America to pre-order the Legend. But your boy, the Texan Detector, he ordered the Pro Pack. So, Pro Packs were delayed a little bit. I honestly think it's probably because more people pre-ordered the regular detector. And, of course, the Pro Packs are going to come in a little later. So, here is the Nokta Legend. Can we get into the box without... No, we're going to... Oh, maybe we can. Hey, can we get in there without having to cut this video? I think we're in, guys. I think we're in. Uh-oh. Let me see if I can... There we go. We have our Nokta Head Legend hat. Oh, got some fuzzy stuff on it, but that's okay. We're going to throw it to the side for right now. It does look like it's a little bigger than the last one. Here is the Nokta Legend manual. We've all seen that. We're going to put that over there. All right. This is something most people have not seen yet. This is the reason why I'm doing the unboxing. Because with the Pro Pack, you get this extra external battery. Not heavy. I was wondering if it was going to add a bunch of weight to the detector, but no, that feels pretty nice. We'll look some more of that in a minute. Then we got headphones user guide. I think I know how to use headphones. We got, of course, the detector. Metal detector code of ethics. Well, I guess I can learn whatever kind of language they speak in Turkey. Woohoo! This is, of course, the headphones. Hold on. I'm going to have to stop this. Well, we're going to set it down. We're going to keep looking. I am dying to look at what the headphones look like because I've been hearing this is the shaft. And as you see, it does have the carbon fiber lower shaft sticking out. I love it already. Let's see if we can do the old whoop-de-woo here. Look at that. No, that's a long shaft. That's what she said. Anyway, let's keep on keeping on. Look at there. Look at that. The reason why I ordered the Pro Pack, I had to have this little 6-inch coil. I do a lot of park metal detecting, and I think this coil is going to be amazing. Now, one thing I want to see here. Oh, wow. The stock coil. I do like the stock coil. It seems to be a little thinner and a little lighter than the stock coil for the Simplex was. Okay. Well, now that we've seen what's in the box, let's, I'm going to put it together, and we're going to see what we think about it. And we're going to see how we feel that it compares to the Simplex. I'm actually going to bring the Simplex out here. I do like... Okay, hold on. I think I like some stuff here. Let me put her together, and we'll see what we see. Well, I gotta say, the Legend hat is a better hat than the Simplex hat. It's already a plus. Simplex hat was a little small. I got this one strapped all the way across. So it's a full-size man's hat. I like it. I always like a good detecting hat. Can't ever have enough detecting hats, especially when you're bald-headed like me. I shave my head every 3 days, so yeah, I get sunburn on the dome. So it's a good thing to have a nice hat. But enough about the hat. Let's look at the Nokta Legend. Yes. So at first look, it is very similar to the Simplex. I think it's got the same arm cuff. I haven't put the strap on it yet. I did notice something. The Nokta Legend has a rubberized bumper around it, and like it's kind of the same material that the buttons are, which is really nice. I like that. And this little 6-inch coil, for those who didn't know, it is, I mean, I'm a big guy, but as you see, that will be perfect for hunting these trashy parks that I hunt. And as you've heard, the cover now for your charging and your data transfer is no longer just a little plastic rubber cap. It's an actual screw-on piece with a little wire lanyard, so you won't lose it. And that's really nice, because I can't tell you how many times I've been out detecting with the Simplex and seen that my little rubber piece had popped off. Luckily, they're hermetically sealed inside, so even if this cap is not on, water will not get in the motherboard of either of these Nokta machines. So I just thought I'd give you a quick little glimpse of it put together. Now we're going to do something really fun. Everybody thinks of this, well, not everybody, hold on. So a lot of people think of this detector as an extension of the Simplex line, which it's kind of the same housing, but it's definitely not the same technology. But since the little brother, the Simplex, this is the big brother, I want to put them side by side and see, did they make any changes besides what I've already seen? Also, a lot of you Simplex users out there are pretty familiar with the SP24 coil. And for those of you that are interested in the Pro Pack of the Legend, you may want to see how the coil compares in size and shape. So let me go grab the Simplex. I'm going to throw them both up on the table, and we're going to dissect them piece at a time and see what's the same and what's different about the Nokta Legend and the Simplex, just as far as the build. Alright, hold on. Let me go get the Simplex. Okay, as you see, we have the Nokta Legend and the Simplex side by side. I do like the rubberized buttons better on the Nokta Legend than I do the little rubber ball buttons on the Simplex. Although on the Simplex it's a lot easier to determine what button you're pressing. But I do have something I'm going to do for that in a later video. As you see, the arm cuffs are pretty close to being identical. There is a little more space in the underneath carriage. See how this one has a little, there's a fine box that fits in there that people make. I guess they're going to have to revise their script to make one for this one. Okay, so let's look at the rest of the detector. The control box seems to be very similar in size, although the speaker for the Simplex is mounted up a little higher, where the one for the Nokta Legend is a little lower. It does seem that the wire connections are a little broader, stick out a little further. Okay, now as you see, my Simplex is a good, I don't know, 4 inches, maybe 5 inches longer right now than the Nokta Legend. That's because I purchased an aftermarket extended middle shaft, and I may not have the Legend extended to its full potential. But it's best not to extend them to their full potential when you are metal detecting, because I don't know, it just can get loose, and I like a good stiff. Now they both have the same underbar there, kind of tactical, like you're going to clip something to, and I think that the battery is going to clip to that. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and pull the, oh, hold on. This is one thing people have been talking about online. Will the control box covers for the Simplex fit on the Legend? So what we're going to do is we're going to find out. There we go. The rubberized control box cover does fit nicely on the Legend. Now I do hear that some of the wraparounds are a little tight because the speaker has moved and it looks to be a little bigger. Okay, well, enough of that. Let's go ahead and open up this battery, because this is something I've really been interested in. Let's see what the battery looks like and see how it feels on the machine. Well, all right, this is the battery. It is probably close to a pound. Now, to put the battery on the Simplex, you simply weave the cable through the hole in the cuff, and then the battery slides in nice like that. And then, as you see in that hole right there, you have this little screw that screws in, well, to hold your battery snug in place. Now this washer here, they say, is important. See, the battery comes out through this, but as you see, it's real important that that washer is there to keep water from getting inside the battery. Now I have picked up the Legend, which I am surprised on how light it is. It really seems, it almost seems lighter than my Simplex. Maybe it's because I'm using that little, I have that little coil in there, and yes, I took the coil out in the yard and swung it in the dark. I even found a target. It seemed like a deep 42. I'm pretty sure that's a penny. We might go back on that on another day, but I'm not digging in the dark. But as you see, the battery, you plug it in like so right there. Not a whole lot of cable hanging around. Sits real snug and nice. I really like that. That will come in handy for those of us who like to go on those long hunts. Maybe it's a vacation and you don't want to have to worry about charging your detector every time. Maybe you want to hunt in the morning and hunt in the night, and maybe the night starts getting good and you keep on keeping on. Now, the next question is, what the heck is this? Actually, I know what it is. It is part of the charging system for the battery. And we're about to investigate that and see how that works next. Okay, now this battery is snug in this sleeve. That is the washer, the O-ring that they're talking about, and it has a grease on it, so I'm not going to touch it too much. I'm honestly not planning on using the battery much in the water, but just in case. So we're going to see if we can stand that up. Okay, now this is your charger, and as you see, it only fits on one way. If you try to go the other way, it doesn't line up. It is slightly, what do you call that? Well, it's slightly slanted, so it only fits one way, which is good. And that just clips on, and then like a phone, you plug in your charger. I'm going to plug it up. I don't know if there's a way to know when it's fully charged. Oh, there we go. As you see right there, it's got a light. I'm going to put that on the charger because I want to have it ready. We'll have that ready for whenever we need it. Okay, let's go ahead and see. The detector came fully charged, so this is very possibly fully charged. So I'm going to check that out, and then we're going to check out the headphones. And I did bring out the Simplex headphones out here just to compare. Now these are your Simplex headphones. We all know and love our Simplex headphones. I mean, they're light, but that's kind of nice. They don't get hot and sweaty. But they kind of fit. To me, I always kind of put them across the back of my head a little bit because they just don't. To get that snug fit you want to get. Now, I love the fact that these come in a pouch, because my headphones are always dirty because I just throw them in my Detector bag or wherever I gotta throw them. And now I'm trying to get them out one-handed here. Hey, y'all, hold on. Well, they do fit snugly in the pouch. Oh, I got them halfway out. We're almost there. We're gonna pop them like a pebble. Let's get them out of there. Get out of there. Okay. Now, I like that they break down a little. They fold down. That's nice. You know, these, I've always been afraid I'm going to break this part. So let's see. Then again, that could be a curse to no end. They definitely have a lot more padding. Look at that. Nice and so. Oh, I like that. See, these are kind of rubberized. This feels more almost like leather. I don't think it's real leather, but they're definitely heavier. They're definitely heavier. They got a nice look to them. Look at that. Long press. We got some instructions on them. Let's
power on.
Power on. Did you hear that? That's kind of cool. Okay. Let me try them on and tell you what I think. So far, there definitely seem to be a much higher quality headphone, which I would hope, you know, being it's a much more expensive Detector. But let's see. Let's do the fit test and see what we think. Man, this is night and day. I put these on. I mean, it's definitely noise canceling headphones, which would be great for listening for those little chirps and tweaks and beeps and blips on your Detector. Now, I do a lot of park detecting, so I don't know how much I would like not to hear what's around me. But man, they feel like $1,000,000. They fit so tight and snug. I know I'm not going to be adjusting these, trying to get that perfect fit, trying to get a good sound like I do with the green headphones. Definitely top notch on the headphones. And I hear you compare them to your phone and they sound freaking amazing with some music. So far, A+ on the headphones. I definitely love the headphones. Definitely so much better than what I've been using. I do want to show you something. As you see, the battery is charging. I am charging it off of my streaming laptop with a jinky USB extender or splitter. So I'm not sure how much power I'm actually getting. I probably shouldn't be doing that, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. But man, I gotta take these headphones off because I feel like I'm in like a cave. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Man, but look at these headphones. Look at this. I mean, they're snug. You can shake your head. They don't fall off. You know, you bend over. I've had times I'm getting up a little quick out of a hole. I'm a little close on. Getting up quick out of digging a hole, and I had to catch my headphones falling off the back of my head because with the green headphones, I got to wear them kind of like that to get a good snug fit. But man, these right here are amazing. So far, I'm loving the Legend and the headphones. Okay, one thing I wanted to compare before I was done with this little unboxing and comparison video was the stock coil. Of course, because most people are going to be detecting with the stock coil. This is the Legend stock coil. This is the Simplex. I do like that the Legend is more round and doesn't have this. When I did use that, I seemed to catch that on little pieces of grass and whatnot, and I mean, it wasn't a big deal, but I just think it's a lot neater with the closed gap, no gap there. And if you look, the Legend coil is definitely more low profile. On first feel, I did think the Legend coil was lighter, It does have a nice coil cover, as all coils do. I did see someone mention that, hey, my coil cover's missing. But those are just brackets there. That's nothing to do with the coil. And it does close off nicely, so I don't think things are going to come underneath there too well. Too bad. So, basically about the same footprint, about the same size coil. Matter of fact, let's do the old whoop-de-woo here. Yeah, definitely the same size coil. Does feel maybe a tad bit lighter. It feels more sturdy to me, more compact. It doesn't, because this one has all these ridges and stuff on it that wasn't necessarily necessary. It did look cool though. But so that's the comparison of the coils. Well, all in all, I am impressed so far with the build quality and the functionality of the Legend. I do really care for having that extra battery, and I love that little 6-inch coil. Now don't get me wrong, I'm waiting for them to come out with an SP24 size coil, a 9x5 elliptical. That's just the perfect coil for my type of detecting, because I can go straight from the field to the park to the beach, and I never feel like it's too small. That 9 inches sweep length is just perfect. Excuse me. Now I did have a 7-inch coil on my MX Sport, and it never came off because I do like the smaller coils. People say, oh, well, you're gonna miss stuff. No, not necessarily. A smaller coil can actually find you more stuff if used properly. Well, in the right conditions. Personally, I do have the tendency, when I've got the larger coil on, to sweep and go. And you try to overlap, and you might miss a little bit here or there, and as you get to going, that little here and there might get a little more, and you're like, you want to cover more area. I want to get all the way down the beach. I want to get all of the park, and you're missing a lot of stuff. And when you have that smaller coil, you really have to slow down and meticulously grid out an area. And you'd be surprised. You might find more in that 50 square yards of the park or 50 square yards of the beach than you'll find down the whole beach line when you're just kind of skipping and going. Now, don't get me wrong. When I've got a detector in my hand, I'm like a feather in the breeze. I go over here, I go over there, But normally I'm looking for stuff, I see a dip in the ground where, hey, I think that used to be a sidewalk, or I think that used to be a path, or I think there was a big tree over there. Maybe the kids used to play under, maybe the mom and dad had lunch under the tree. But anyway, enough about that. This is about the Legend. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I hope it may have answered a few questions you may have had about the Legend and the Pro Pack. And if you have any questions or anything that you'd like me to touch on a future review, because this is going to be a series of videos. We're going to do VDI tests. We're going to do depth tests. We're going to compare the stock coil to the 6-inch coil. We're going to compare the Legend to the Simplex. We might even break out the MX Sport and throw that in the mix. But anyway, we're just having a lot of fun metal detecting. And until next time, everybody, you know the deal. It's your buddy the Texan Detector. Happy hunting and stay dirty, my friends.